Not every bully shoves or shouts. Some just make you feel like you don't belong. And some do it without a single word. They do it with a look, a laugh, or even by choosing to leave you out. But here's the thing. The quiet kind of bullying can leave the loudest scars. And it doesn't always happen in the hallway or online. Sometimes it happens in those moments no one talks about, like a look that you get, or the laugh, or the "you can't sit here" that isn't said, but you feel it anyway. Think about it. That time someone said, "I'm just joking," but you were the only one not laughing. Or when a group forgot to invite you and you knew they remembered. Or like even sometimes when you're walking by and you hear like whispering and somehow you just know it's about you. You know, we picture bullying as loud and obvious, but sometimes it's quiet and sometimes it hides behind the "I didn't mean it" or "you're too sensitive." So, what do we do when the hurt isn't loud enough for everyone else to notice? What does God want us to do when it's easier to stay silent or laugh along just to fit in? That's where kindness becomes courage. And the word I want to focus on today is kindness. In Proverbs 12:18 it says, "The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing." And that verse reminds us that our words have power, and they can cut deep or they can bring healing. And every comment or every tone that we use, it shapes someone else's story. And you don't have to push someone to break them or steal their lunch money. Sometimes silence, sarcasm, or exclusion, they do the same thing. And the truth is, most people who break others, they are already broken inside. So how do we change that? First, you should notice. Pay attention to how your words land. And before you speak, ask yourself, if Jesus were here, is that how I would act? Is that what I would say? And second, speak up. You don't have to start a fight to make a difference. Sometimes it's as simple as changing the subject or sitting next to the person who's left out. Or even saying, "Hey, that's not cool." Like that's what courage sounds like. And third, include. Go out of your way to make someone feel seen this week. Invite the one who's always overlooked, because when you include someone, you remind them that they matter. And that's what love does. But real kindness, guys, it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you comfort. Because it might mean standing when others sit or walking away when the crowd stays. But following Jesus was never supposed to be comfortable. It was meant to be different. And when you choose kindness, you start reflecting the heart of Jesus, the one who saw people who others ignored. You know, the bullying that we don't see, it still matters to God. So be the one who notices. Be the one who chooses words that heal, not harm. Because the way you treat others, it tells the world who you're becoming and who you belong to. And if you belong to Jesus, kindness should look different on you. So let's make October more than Awareness Month. Let's make it a kindness movement. A kindness movement. Thank you.